Okay, right, live. Hi all, how are you? Good to see you. Good to see you. कैसे हो भाई? Hope everyone is doing fine and I welcome you all to this series. This series is about KVPY. बच्चों KVPY हम स्टार्ट कर रहे हैं. KVPY का एक लेक्चर हम ऑलरेडी ले चुका हूं जिसके अंदर मैंने KVPY क्रैक करने के टिप्स बताए थे. KVPY में मैथमेटिक्स का एनालिसिस किया था. सुपर्ब टू सी यू ऑल गाइज. एंड वी आर स्टार्टिंग विद द एकेडमिक्स पार्ट नाउ. ठीक है, एकेडमिक्स हम स्टार्ट करने वाले हैं आज से एंड वी आर स्टार्टिंग विद the sequence and series, one of the most basic chapters of class 11th, which has a great relevance in class 11th as well as 12th KVPY examinations. So guys, बहुत important topic है ये. This topic is a very basic chapter for KVPY as well as IIT. Let me tell you guys. And बहुत सारे बच्चे इसको ignore कर देते हैं thinking that सीक्वेंस सीरीज तो बहुत ही आसान होगा बिकॉज अरिथमेटिक प्रोग्रेशन तो 10th में पढ़ा होता है. बट अगेन दिस इज वन चैप्टर जिसके अंदर क्वेश्चंस इस तरीके के होते हैं कि लगते आसान है, दिखते आसान है, बट होते नहीं है. राइट तो आज हम इस चैप्टर को मास्टर करने वाले हैं. बाय द वे, दोज ऑफ यू हु डू नॉट नो मी, आई एम अभय महाजन एंड आई हैव डन माय इंजीनियरिंग फ्रॉम IIT रुड़की एंड आई हैव बीन टीचिंग फॉर द लास्ट 11 years फॉर IIT JEE, फॉर KVPY एंड फॉर Olympiads. एंड I'll continue this journey with you all and देखते हैं किस तरीके से हम इसको आगे बढ़ाते हैं. राइट सो गाइज, वी आर स्टार्टिंग विद द फर्स्ट चैप्टर. आज हम सीक्वेंस एंड सीरीज पढ़ने वाले हैं फॉर KVPY. राइट सो इसके अंदर द मॉडल विल बी, वी विल बी डिस्कसिंग, आई विल बी डिस्कसिंग सम प्रीवियस ईयर KVPY क्वेश्चंस फ्रॉम दिस पर्टिकुलर चैप्टर. ठीक है, सो दैट हम यहाँ पर जो सीरीज है चैप्टर वाइज चैप्टर्स चलाएंगे मैथमेटिक्स में. सो वी आर स्टार्टिंग विद सीक्वेंस एंड सीरीज एंड ये चीज मैंने लास्ट क्लास में भी डिस्कस की थी जब मैंने KVPY का एनालिसिस किया था. सो बच्चों, दिस इज वन ऑफ द ग्रेट एनालिसिस ऑफ KVPY. ठीक है, तो दिस इज द एनालिसिस ऑफ KVPY. बहुत डिटेल में मैंने और मेरी टीम ने इसके ऊपर एनालिसिस किया है एंड दिस इज द प्रीवियस ईयर क्वेश्चन फॉर द लास्ट 10 years. And very important analysis for each and every one of you who are watching this live. And those who will be seeing this recording, this is one of the most important slides of KVPY because this is the analysis, right? तो अगर तुम यहाँ पे ध्यान से देखो बच्चों, last 10 years mathematics के questions, 22 questions from quadratic equations, 17 from sequence and series. So this makes these two two of the most important chapters, right? Mensuration is one chapter which you have already done in class 10th. This is not there in class 11 syllabi. Let me remind you. But उससे बहुत ज़्यादा questions आए हैं. Number theory, geometry, ये दोनों के दोनों topics बच्चों 11th के अंदर नहीं है. 11th के अंदर नहीं है. And see the percentage. See the number of questions which have been asked in the last 10 years. KVPY 37 from number theory, 43 from geometry. तो समझ रहे हो हमें किस पे अटैक करना है. ठीक है, ऐसे में ना बहुत बार पर्टिकुलरली ऐसे स्ट्रीम में पीपल गो वेरी रॉन्ग थिंकिंग कि जो हम क्लास 11th के अंदर कर रहे हैं वही KVPY में भी आएगा. बट नो गाइस, KVPY 11th, इफ यू टॉक अबाउट मैथमेटिक्स ऐसे स्ट्रीम, इट इज अप टू 11th. सो मोस्ट ऑफ द टॉपिक्स आर फ्रॉम क्लास 10th. So we have to increase our stronghold in number theory. We have to increase our stronghold in geometry. बहुत सारे ऐसे टॉपिक्स हैं, तुम देख रहे होगे कोनिक सेक्शन यहाँ पर बिल्कुल भी नहीं है. सो कोनिक सेक्शन से बहुत कम क्वेश्चंस आते हैं ऐसे स्ट्रीम में. कोनिक सेक्शन मेनली SX जो 12th वाला स्ट्रीम है उसके अंदर आता है. सो गाइज, इट इज वेरी इंपॉर्टेंट टू हैव अ लुक एट दिस. यू कैन टेक द स्क्रीनशॉट बिकॉज दिस इज वन ऑफ द मोस्ट इंपॉर्टेंट स्क्रीनशॉट्स इफ यू आर प्रिपेयरिंग फॉर KVPY, राइट? So this is the last 10 year analysis and this is SX stream for the students who are in class 12th. तो मैथमेटिक्स में क्लास 12th में बच्चों ये चीजें आई हुई हैं. स्टार्टिंग विद अलजेब्रा, 48 क्वेश्चंस. एंड अलजेब्रा क्या है? अलजेब्रा के अंदर सीक्वेंस सीरीज हो गया, बाइनोमियल हो गया, क्वाड्रेटिक इक्वेशंस हो गया. सो 48 क्वेश्चंस लास्ट 10 years. So this is again last 10 years analysis. So 39 from PNC and probability. ठीक है, हम 11th क्लास में एक्सपेक्ट करते हैं PNC के प्रॉब्लम्स, पर एक्चुअली PNC प्रोबेबिलिटी क्लास 12th में 39 क्वेश्चंस. Definite integration is one of the most important topics for the students who are in class 12th and are aiming to appear for KVPY. Conic sections मैंने बताया था 11th का टॉपिक है बट 12th में आया है. 27 questions so far. AOD 26 questions. Functions, limits, vectors in 3D, and miscellaneous questions which involve questions like basic questions like time, distance, work problems, and so on. Right? So, बच्चे, this is something which we all have to follow if we want to crack KVPY. Last year analysis, right? ये बहुत important analysis है और हम ये बहुत बार ना मिस कर देते हैं, थिंकिंग कि प्लस 2 में 11th 12th में जो भी चीज़ है वही आएगा KVPY, बट नो. ठीक है, इसके बेसिस पे पढ़ाई करेंगे और हमारे जो लेक्चर्स हैं जो मैं यहाँ पर KVPY के लिए ले रहा हूँ वो उसमें बहुत बड़ा परसेंटेज, इट विल बी ऑन द बेसिस ऑफ द परसेंटेज ऑफ द क्वेश्चंस व्हिच हैव बीन आस्क्ड. तो जिन जिन टॉपिक से ज्यादा क्वेश्चंस आए हैं मैं उन टॉपिक्स को ज्यादा डिस्कस करने वाला हूं. राइट, सो इट विल बी डायरेक्टली बेस्ड ऑन द परसेंटेज. राइट, सो गाइस लेट अस गेट स्टार्टेड. सो आज हम डिस्कस करने वाले हैं KVPY के प्रीवियस ईयर सीक्वेंस एंड सीरीज के क्वेश्चन. सो दिस इज द फर्स्ट क्वेश्चन गाइस, दिस इज द फर्स्ट क्वेश्चन एंड लेट अस डिस्कस दिस क्वेश्चन. तो जल्दी से रीड करो एंड ट्राई टू डू दिस क्वेश्चन. जल्दी से रीड करो, जल्दी से try to do this question. This is the previous year KVPY SA question. Previous year KVPY SA question, guys. Let us see. Let us see how many of you do this right. There are options. So Ajitesh is already saying A. IOQM is only for, of course, IOQM is qualifying examination for mathematics, guys. So IOQM is of course only for mathematics. M is for mathematics. Right. In which class can we give KVPY is for class 11th, class 12th and the students who are in graduation have taken sciences who are in first year. Yes, don't worry guys, essay geometry, essay number theory, we will be spending a lot of time because these two are the two of the most important topics for essay. Mensuration, geometry, number theory and miscellaneous problems will be spending a lot of time. So we will be doing things topic wise so that you gain confidence, right? Chalo bache. n is greater than or equal to 1. बच्चों ध्यान से रीड करो क्वेश्चन को. n is greater than or equal to 1 be the arithmetic progression with the first term 2 and common difference 4. Let mn be the average of first n terms, then the sum sigma mn is. Sigma mn is n varies from 1 to 10. n varies from 1 to 10. किस तरीके से ये क्वेश्चन होगा? Anyone who's done this? Anyone who's done this? I could see only one answer so far. Only Ajitesh Kaul has said A. Guys, everyone, please try this question because these are really important questions and previous year questions. So you should know what kind of questions get asked in KVPY so that we prepare accordingly. Right? You want short notes? I'll see Ashok, how can I give short notes? But again, these are all conceptual things. Right? If you talk about IITJ, if you talk about KVPY, if you talk about Olympiads, these are all conceptual things. You have to have a lot of strong concepts to attempt these kind of questions. तो short notes का ना ज़्यादा फायदा होता नहीं है. You need to practice a lot. तो जितनी ज़्यादा practice करोगे उतना confidence तुम ज़्यादा gain करोगे. Right? चलो. तो बच्चों, this is an arithmetic progression. First term है 2. First term को normally हम A से mention करते हैं and common difference है 4. Mn is the average of first n terms. Mn is the average of first n terms. So average क्या होता है? Average is the sum of n terms upon the total number of terms. So clearly Mn will be Sn upon n. Sum of n terms upon n. And we all know the formula for Sn. The sum of first n terms of arithmetic progression. क्या होता है? If you remember the formula, it is n upon 2. 2a plus n minus 1 into d upon n. So बच्चों n gets cancelled. n gets cancelled. a is 2, d is 4. a is 2, d is 4. So mn will be 1 by 2. If I substitute the value of a and d, so I'll get 4 plus n minus 1 into 4. So this solves out to be 4 plus 4n minus 4, it is 4n. So this is 2n. So बच्चे mn का वैल्यू तो बहुत सिंप्लीफाई हो गया. mn का वैल्यू तो बहुत सिंप्लीफाई हो गया. mn अगर 2n आ गया, I need to find sigma mn. Can you help me find sigma mn? Everyone, can you help me find sigma mn? So sigma mn would be sigma 2n, where n varies from 1 to 10. Where n varies from 1 to 10, guys, and we know the formula for this. So this is 2 times sigma n. So 2 times n into n plus 1 upon 2. 2 gets cancelled out. n का value 10 है, तो आंसर क्या हो गया? 10 into 11, which comes out to be 110. So 110 was the correct answer. 110 was the correct answer to this one. Hi everyone, those who have joined me late, this is the first question. This is the first question that we are discussing. So today we are discussing the previous year questions of KVPY which came from sequence and series. One of the most basic chapters, but again galtiyan hoti hain. So this was one of the easiest questions which got asked in KVPY 2019, and we'll start with, you know, हम मुश्किल easy question से मुश्किल questions की तरफ बढ़ेंगे. Different questions of previous year sequence series we are discussing in today's session. Yes, don't worry, I'll be giving you PDF notes. ठीक है, जो भी ये notes बन रहे हैं उनका PDF तुम्हें मिल जाएगा after the session. So please concentrate for now on this session. Concentrate for now on this session. So I hope you all got this. 110 was the correct answer. And obviously, you should know the basics. Sigma n का formula, sigma n square का formula, sigma n cube का formula, ये सब basic चीजें पता होने चाहिए, and then you'll be able to solve these, right? चलो guys. I hope this is clear. So 110 was the correct answer. We've discussed this. चलो, second question. Read the question carefully, guys. Read the question carefully, and then we'll do the second question. S1 is the sum of the areas of the square whose sides are parallel to coordinate axis. S2 is the sum of the areas of the slanted squares as shown in the figure. तो एक इस तरह के squares हैं जिनकी sides are parallel to coordinate axis. एक slant वाले squares हैं. हर every alternate square is a slanted square. If S1 is the area of all the squares of the first kind, S2 is the area of all the squares, sum of the areas of the squares of second kind, you need to find S1 upon S2, which of the 4 options. So KVPY 2016, another easy question, I would say. Another easy question this was. तो देखते हैं कितने लोग इसको सही करते हैं, guys. कितने लोग इसको सही करते हैं? You should know the formula for infinite GP. So for those who don't know, A plus AR square and so on up to infinity. This is, guys, A upon 1 minus R, provided R lies between -1 to 1. Provided R lies between -1 to 1. So A plus AR square up to infinity is A upon A minus R. In fact, without this also you can solve this. Without using this formula also you can solve this. Hurry up, देखते हैं कितने लोग सही आंसर करते हैं, guys. कितने लोग सही आंसर करते हैं? फटाफट से बताओ भाई. फटाफट से बताओ क्या सही आंसर है इसका. I'm waiting for the answer. Let me see how many correct for this one, guys. This is simple. This shouldn't take this much time, guys. You should not take this much time to answer this question. Ashok Kumar has come up with the answer. He says B. Ashok Kumar says B. Let us see if Ashok is right or wrong. So Ashok is saying B. Ashok is saying B. Physics Hub is also saying B. Oh yes, Usha, this is the series for KVPY maths preparation only. You have arrived the right thing. So Physics Hub is also saying B. Guys, who else? Arnav Jain is saying C. Arnav is saying C. So let us see how many of you are correct. कितने लोग सही हैं? Arnav is saying C. Shalini is saying D. So lot of different answers, guys. Shalini is saying D. So let us see how many of you are correct. So let us solve this, guys. So bachon, pehle to we need to find a relation between first and the second largest square. So largest square, the side is A. No problem with this. It is given in the question. The second largest square, the side, we don't know. We need to calculate the side of the, we need to find the relation between the side of the second largest and largest. तो बच्चों अगर ये लेंथ निकालनी है मुझे, एंड दिस इज a/2 एंड दिस इज ऑल्सो a/2, this is also a/2, and if we apply Pythagoras I can find this length L. So L will be, or L square will be a square by 4 plus a square by 4, that is a square by 2. So guys, L will be a by root 2, and very important point, and this is a very very important point. So that means if the side length of the largest square is a, the second largest square will have the length a by root 2. तो अगर largest square का length a है बच्चे, second largest का a by root 2 होगा. This is what we found out. So second largest अगर a by root 2 है, we are all very intelligent to guess that the third largest square will be this upon root 2. That means a by root 2 upon root 2. That means it will be a by 2. The fourth largest will be a by 2 root 2, and root 2 divide होते रहेंगे. So a by, it will be 4 and so on. So this is horizontal, this is horizontal, this is slant, this is slant, horizontal slant, horizontal slant, and this will be alternate. We can see that the horizontal squares and the slant squares are alternate. The horizontal squares and the slant squares are alternate. So guys, S1 क्या होगा? पहले का स्क्वायर का एरिया विद ए स्क्वायर, सेकेंड का स्क्वायर का एरिया ए स्क्वायर बाय 4, थर्ड इट विल बी ए स्क्वायर बाय 16 and so on and so on. Obviously the squares are getting smaller in size, so it will go till infinity. No problem with that. If we talk about S2, sum of the squares of all the areas which are slanted. So सबसे बड़ा कौन सा है? ये वाला a by root 2, इसका एरिया will be a square by 2. Second largest a square by 8, and next it will be a square by 32, and obviously this will go till infinity. So one way is you find the area of S1 using this formula, infinite GP. You find the area of S2, find the value of S2 using this formula, and then you can divide and find the answer. But one more thing you can note, एक और चीज तुम note कर सकते हो यहाँ पे, that if you take 2 common out, live 1 by 2, it will be a square plus a square by 4 plus a square by 8, sorry, a square by 16 and so on. So this is nothing but S1. This is nothing but S1. So that means S2 is equal to 1 by 2 S1, and that means S1 by S2 is coming out to be 2. So A was the correct answer, and I don't think anyone gave this as the correct answer, guys. Anyone gave this as the correct answer, right? So A was the correct answer, and A2 is the right answer, right? So guys, this is based on the basic concepts. So if you're preparing for KVPY, you need to know the basic concepts on your own. Okay, we'll not be discussing the concepts. We'll be only doing the previous year questions, which will help you decide what concepts or what subtopics are important and what subtopics you need to know to crack these kind of problems, right? Menti क्यों चाहिए भाई? ये हम we're doing some good serious stuff, guys. So Menti is is fun. Menti is fun. So we'll also be doing fun in some time. But Abhi, let us try to consolidate our positions and let us be in position to crack KVPY, right? Then it will be very helpful for each and every one of us. So I hope this is clear to each and every one of you. ये सब लोगों को समझ में आ चुका है. ये सब लोगों को समझ में आ चुका है. तो guys, ठीक है? So answer to this question was 2. चलो. Now let us discuss the next problem. Let us discuss the next problem. इसका आंसर 2 हम कर चुके हैं. ये करते हैं. चलो गाइस, ध्यान से सब लोग ध्यान से क्वेश्चन को रीड कीजिए and then decide what will be the answer. This is, we are doing the previous year KVPY questions related to the topic sequence and series. One of the most basic chapters, but इसमें बहुत गलतियां होती हैं because sometimes questions बहुत tricky हो जाते हैं, right? So we are trying to learn all those tricks. किस तरीके से उन questions को attempt करना होता है. Great. Chalo. So let A and B are two positive real numbers, guys. Let A and B are two positive real numbers such that A plus 2B is less than or equal to 1. A1 and A2 respectively, the areas of circles with radii A, B cube and B square. So this seems simple because areas of the circles है, ये तो बचपन से पढ़ते आ रहे हैं. So what will be the correct answer? We need to find the maximum possible value of A1 upon A2. What is the maximum possible value of A1 and A2? This is something we need to find out. So what will be the answer, guys? So guys, एक area है, ठीक है? So I'll give you some time to think over it, and then we'll discuss. So Naman is saying C. Naman, I hope this is not a guess. Naman is saying C. Ajitesh Kaul is saying B. So Ajitesh is saying B. Naman is saying C. So let us see how many of you are correct about it. Vijay is saying C as well. Arnav A. So Arnav तो अपने नाम से जा रहा है. Arnav says मेरा नाम A से शुरू हो रहा है, तो I'll say A. And Vijay is saying C as well. Vijay is saying C as well. Siddharth is saying C. So a lot of C's. Siddharth is saying C. So a lot of C's I can see. All right. So Urmila is saying A. Urmila is A. Arnav and Urmila is saying A. Who else? Who else? Okay. Bibha is also saying C. Bibha is also saying C. Chalo guys. So let us discuss this. A1 upon A2. So it is very simple. So A1 upon A2 makes sense to find the area. So pi, radius of the first is AB cube. So it will be A square B6 upon pi A2. A2 is B square. So it will be B4. So if we simplify this, this is coming out to be A square B square. So we need to maximize this. We need to maximize this. So A square B square needs to get maximized, needs to be maximized. How do I maximize this? And there is one more condition which is given. The condition is A plus 2B is less than or equal to 1. Also, A and B are two positive real numbers. A and B are two positive real numbers. So guys, one important thing. The important thing is whenever in IIT, JEE or KVPY in exams like these, we need to apply arithmetic mean greater than or equal to geometric mean. I hope you know this concept. Arithmetic mean is always greater than or equal to geometric mean. There are subtle hints. अलग-अलग तरीके से ना hints देता है. Hints क्या होते हैं? Numbers positive. Numbers are positive. So this is one of the hints wherein we apply arithmetic mean greater than or equal to geometric mean. The other hint is we need to maximize the product. Maximize the product. So product को किसी तरीके से maximize करो या minimize the sum. या minimize the sum. Sum को किसी तरीके से minimize करो. These are the kind of hints जो कि हमें indicate करते हैं कि IIT JEE में और KVPY में यहाँ पर AMGM वाला concept use होगा. Right? Since we need to maximize A square B square. So can I say A square B square is a kind of product only. So A square B square को maximum करना है. Obviously A square B square will be maximum when AB will be maximum. So we need to maximize AB. एक ही बात है ना, A भी जब maximum होगा तो A square B square भी maximum होगा with the condition that A plus 2B is less than or equal to 1. So how do I maximize this? I'll apply AM greater than GM because there are all kinds of hints. यहाँ पे जितने भी जो भी क्वेश्चन है सारे का सारा क्वेश्चन मुझे हिंट दे रहा है. हिंट क्या है? A and B are positive. AMGM सिर्फ पॉजिटिव में लगता है. द सेकेंड हिंट इज AB को मुझे मैक्सिमाइज करना है, प्रोडक्ट को मुझे मैक्सिमम करना है. तो दीज आर ऑल द काइंड ऑफ हिंट्स दैट यू नीड टू रिमेंबर. सो दीज आर द हिंट्स, यू नीड टू नोट डाउन दिस. इस तरह के हिंट्स अगर तुम्हें मिले कहां पर, IIT JEE में या फिर KVPY में, इस तरीके के तुम्हें हिंट्स नोट करने हैं एंड क्वेश्चंस को क्रैक करना है. तो बच्चे A और 2B में AMGM लगा दो. सो वी नो दैट A plus 2B upon 2 is greater than or equal to root of 2AB. तो हो गया क्वेश्चन. एंड A plus 2B is greater than or equal to 1 is less than or equal to 1. So A plus 2B by 2 is less than or equal to half. तो यहां पर हाफ का वैल्यू भी आ जाएगा. And if we square this, so 1 by 4 is greater than or equal to 2AB, and that means AB is less than or equal to 1 by 8. And if AB is less than or equal to 1 by 8, if I square this, a square b square will be less than 1 by 64 बच्चों, and 1 by 64 is the correct answer to this. 1 by 64 is the correct answer to this. So we're basically applying all sort of sub-concepts into these questions. So I've taken questions of KVPY which involve basically each and everything. ठीक है, सो एपी का क्वेश्चन है, सम ऑफ एपी का क्वेश्चन है, जीपी का क्वेश्चन हमने ऑलरेडी कर लिया, एएम जीएम का क्वेश्चन ये था जो हम डिस्कस कर लें. सो ऑल द काइंड ऑफ क्वेश्चंस ऑफ दिस पर्टिकुलर सब टॉपिक. यस, डोंट वरी अनिरुद्ध, अगले लेक्चर्स में, नेक्स्ट सेट ऑफ लेक्चर्स, next week onwards we'll be having 2 lectures, one for essay and one for SX, right? So there is something for everyone, don't worry. This is one chapter which जो 11th में भी आता है, 12th में भी, essay में भी आता है, SX में भी आता है, ठीक है? So that is why I'm discussing this chapter today. But next week onwards, every subject there will be 2 lectures, one for essay, one for SX, right? चलो, जो SX वाले हैं वो essay भी attempt कर सकते हैं कभी भी, because essay वाला part तो obviously उनके syllabi में included है ही है, right? Yes, of course, differentiate कर सकते हो. If you are very comfortable with differentiation, particularly if you are in class 12th और class 11th का physics अच्छी तरह पढ़ा हुआ है, then you could differentiate also, उससे भी same answer आएगा. All right? I hope you all understood this, right? चलो आगे बढ़ते हैं बच्चों. We've done this. All right. So this is another simple question, guys, from 2015 KVPY essay, and I am very sure many of you will be able to answer this. Many of you will be able to answer this. Let us see how many of you are able to answer this question, guys. Very simple question based on a very simple concept. अगर तुम class 10th में भी होते ना और AP का sum का formula पता था, then also you would be able to crack this. N is the smallest natural number, such that n plus 2n plus 3n up to 99n is a perfect square. Find the number of digits in n square. Number of digits in n square कितना होगा is the question. This is the answer. 1, 2, 3, more than 3. And you need to read the question very carefully to answer this, because many of you, I am very sure, will make a silly mistake. बहुत सारे बच्चे इसके अंदर silly mistake करेंगे because they will not read the question carefully, right? So Ajitesh is saying C. All right. So the answers have started pouring in. Ajitesh is saying C. Who else? Arnav is saying A. Naman is saying 3. So Naman is saying 3, which is C, and Arnav is saying 1. Arnav is saying 1, which is A. Yogesh is A. So let us see how many of you are correct about it, guys. Let us see how many of you are correct about it. All right. So Naman is 3. Yogesh is A. So n is the smallest natural number such that n plus 2n plus 3 and up to 99n is a perfect square. I need you to find the number of digits in n square. Number of digits in n square will be what? So okay. So a lot of answers pouring in. Biba is saying A. Kamal is saying A. Sumit Kumar is saying D. Let us see, guys, how many of you are correct about it. So very simple question. This I could always take n as common and I'll be left with 1 plus 2 plus 3 up to 99. ठीक है, ये तो कर ही सकते हैं, and ये इसका तो फॉर्मूला ही है. So this is 99 into 100 upon 2. So this is 50. And guys, this number is saying is a perfect square. This number is a perfect square. So if I simplify this, 99 is 3 square into 11. 50 is 5 square into 2. So K is 3 square into 5 square into 2 into 11 into n. And this part is a perfect square. And I need to identify what is the smallest possible value of n. What is the smallest possible value of n for which this becomes a perfect square? What is the smallest possible value of n for which this becomes a perfect square? So what will that value be? So guys, if I need to make this a perfect square and n has to be smallest, so this is sorted. 3 के ऊपर even power है, so 3 will come out of the square root. 5 will come out of the square root, but 2 cannot come out. 11 cannot come out. So n minimum will have to be 2 into 11, that is 22. If n becomes 22, so this portion becomes 22 square. And that is how 22, one of the 22s will come out. So can I say n minimum is 22 as rightly pointed out by many? So Piyush, Physics Hub is saying 22, Kamal is saying 22. Superb, great. Superb, guys. So if n minimum is 22, again, I told you this is one question where even after finding this, people make a lot of mistakes. Number of digits in n square. So guys, n square will be 22 square, which is 484. And I need you to find the number of digits, and number of digits is 3. There are 3 digits, 4, 8 and 4 in 484. So the answer to this question was C, which is 3, and which was given correctly by Naman. Superb, and Ajitesh. Superb, Ajitesh and Naman, very well done. Very well done. So 3 was the correct answer to this question, and I hope this is clear to each and every one of you. Each and every one of you, this is clear. This was one of the very simple questions which was asked in previous year, KVPY 2015, and 3 is the answer to this one. All right. All right. So let us move forward, guys. आगे बढ़ते हैं. So this one is quite tricky. Very tricky problem, and let us see how many of you are able to solve this one. I need you to find the value of sigma. I hope you know what sigma is. 1 upon 2 to the power n plus root of 2 to the power 1947. Chetna, no, you are not late. We've discussed 3-4 questions, and some many good questions are still pending. We've discussed some easy ones. Now, you've come at a time when we are starting with some difficult ones. Right? Oh, are you finding it blurred? Okay, let me write this again, guys. Let me write this again if you're for those who are finding this blurred. So this is sigma. Is it fine now? Okay. Sigma n varies from 0 to 1947. 1 upon, it is 2 to the power n plus root of 2 to the power 1947. Right? So you need to be very careful, and this is one of the standard questions. This is one of the standard questions which we discussed in JEE. And of course, this has been asked, this kind of questions have been asked in many competitive examinations, including JEE and KVPY. So this is one of KVPY previous year, और इस तरह के बहुत सारे questions, इस तरीके के बहुत सारे questions already पूछे जा चुके हैं KVPY में. All right. So Sundaram is saying D confirmed. Sundaram is very confident about his choice. So Sundaram is saying D confirmed. And Bhiba is saying A. Bhiba differs from Sundaram. Bhiba is saying A. Manan is saying D again. Manan is saying D again. Who else? Who else? Okay, Suvasri is saying D. Suvasri is also saying D. Suvasri is also saying D. Muhammad is saying D. Kamal is saying D. So a lot of D's. Muhammad, Kamal, they're all saying D. D is 1948. Okay. Okay, so let us see, guys. Okay, Somita is saying A. Somita is saying A. Somita is saying A. Somita is saying A. Let us see how many of you do this right. ठीक है, कोई बात नहीं, जिनको समझ नहीं आया तो आप समझो किस तरीके से ये क्वेश्चन होना है और क्या मतलब है इस क्वेश्चन का. So बच्चों, if I talk about sigma, I'm talking about you put n is equal to 0 here, then n is equal to 1 here, then n is equal to 2 here, and so on. For example, if you put n is equal to 0 here, you'll get 1 upon 2 to the power 0 plus root of 2 to the power 1947 plus, and then you put n is equal to 1 here. So 1 upon 2 to the power 1 plus root of 2 to the power 1947 plus 1 upon, then you put n is equal to 2 here. So 2 square plus root of 2 to the power 1947, and this goes till end. If you put n as 1947, so it will be 2 to the power 1947 plus root of 2 to the power 1947. So this seems a bit tricky for the start. इस तरीके के क्वेश्चन स्टार्ट में, इस तरह के क्वेश्चन में बच्चों, mind you, these are the kind of questions which we normally discuss. These are some of the standard questions which we discuss in our usual flagship question programs in IIT JEE and KVPY. And इस तरह के क्वेश्चन से बहुत comfortable होना बहुत ज़रूरी है. ठीक है? One of the basic questions of functions this is. And क्या करना होता है इसके अंदर? The trick is you need to combine you need to combine first and the last term, that is it. If you combine first and the last term, and then second and second last, and then third and third last, you'll find a pattern. You'll find a pattern, and that is the trick. And that is the trick. So what you need to do is, you need to combine first and the last term. Add just the first and the last term and you'll find the pattern, because in total there are 1948 terms. In total there are 1948 terms. So if you combine every two, you will get the same answer. You'll get the same answer. Let us try. Let us try. If you combine first and the last term, so guys, if you combine first and the last term, I'm just taking root of 2 to the power 1947 as t, just to make our work very simple. So first term is 1 upon 2 to the power 0 is 1 plus t, and the last term, if you look at last term, it will be 1 upon t square plus t. So 1 upon 1 plus t plus 1 upon t common 1 plus t. And if I take the LCM, guys, to t into 1 plus t, it will be 1 plus t. So gets cancelled out and will be left with 1 upon t, which is 1 upon root of 2 to the power 1947. And this is the trick. You combine first and the last term, you will be getting 1 upon 2 to the power 1947 root. Likewise, if you combine the second and the second last terms, second and second last, if you combine, you'll get the same value. Third and the third last term, you'll again get the same value. Fourth and the fourth last term, you'll again get the same value. And this completes our answer. First and the last term, the answer is this. Second and second last, you'll again reach the same answer. Third and third last, you'll again get the same answer. So every two terms, you're getting this answer. So total of 1948 terms. So that means this upon 2 would be 974. So 974 upon root of 2 to the power 1947. This should be the answer. But we are not finding 974 anywhere in our options. So what we do is, यहाँ से 2 square और common ले लेते हैं. So 974 upon 2 root of 2 to the power 1945. And if I cancel this out, it will be 4, 1, 7, 2, 8, 16, 7. So 487 upon 2 to the power 1945, which is actually A. So Somita was right, Vibha was right. Well done, guys. Somita, Vibha were right about it. Physics Hub has said A now. And guys, I hope you've understood this. This is one of the basic questions of functions that we discuss in class. And बहुत साल पहले IIT ने इस तरह का question IIT ने पूछा था. And some of the questions जो IIT बहुत पहले पूछ चुका ना, they've become standard questions while we teach those topics. So this is one of the standard IIT JEE question or IIT standard questions of functions which we discuss in the class, and you need to know that to attempt this kind of question. Otherwise also, since there were 1948 terms, the only thing you could have guessed was combining first and the last term. And if you combine first and the last term, guys, you will get a constant. All right. You can see it for yourself, guys. First and the last, if you combine, you are getting a constant 1 upon root of 2947. Likewise, I'm not doing the calculations. I'm saving my time for the calculations, but you need to ensure that if you combine second term and say the second last term 1947, you'll get the same. You'll get the same result. You can try this at home. Right? I hope you've understood this. So answer was A, and you're right about it. All right, guys. We'll go to another good question. Another superb question of KVPY, which was asked in KVPY 2013 essay. Right? So we're discussing most of the essay questions in today's session because sequence series का generally questions essay में आते हैं, SX में भी आते हैं, but बहुत कम. So essay में बहुत सारे questions आए हुए हैं sequence series के. So this is again one of the questions which was asked in KVPY essay 2013. Again, I've started with sequence series because this is one chapter जो में बच्चों को तो लगता है कि हमें आता है, but they falter. Like this question. Try to do this question, guys. So x and y and z are three non-negative integers. Non-negative, pehla hint, AMGM. Non-negative, pehla hint, AMGM, right? Such that x plus y plus z is 10. So x plus y plus z is 10. So x plus y plus z is 10, and I need you to find the maximum possible value of x, y, z plus xy plus yz plus zx. इसका मुझे मैक्सिमम वैल्यू बताना है. सो बच्चों, एक सबसे इंपॉर्टेंट चीज, अगर मैं तुम्हारी जगह होता ना और ये KVPY का क्वेश्चन होता, I wouldn't have solved. What would I have done is, since मुझे दिख रहा है यार AMGM लग रहा है, और AMGM इक्वल कब होता है? जब नंबर्स इक्वल होते हैं. हो सकता है AMGM लगे, I am not sure. So what I do is, since these are integers and sum is 10, I would randomly pick values. So one of the values will be 3, 3, 4. And I'll try to find this value. One of the values will be 2, 2, 4. No, 2, 2, 6. 2, 2, 6. The other would be 2, 4, 4. So I'll try out to find the answer using these values and see which of these is, I'm getting. So 1, 1, 8 से भी एक बार try करूँगा. दूसरा extreme है. So this is one extreme when numbers are close to each other, and this is another extreme when numbers are, the variance is quite high. So I'll try my answers with these and this first. इन दोनों में से कोई एक से भी आंसर आ जाता है, then I'll mark the answers. If the answer is 73, there is no point of checking. But if the answer is anything else, I will again try and find the answers. So did you try with this method? Did you all try with this method? All right. So Sundaram is saying C को lock कर दिया जाए. C is 69. Sundaram, तूने पिछली बार भी lock करवाया था, but you were wrong about it. I hope you are right this time. Chetna is saying C is 69. Oh, a lot of people are saying C. So exactly, guys, this is what I'm talking about. So if I was you and I was attempting this paper, I wouldn't solve this. I'll just pick the values up, try them randomly, and try to find the answer. So I think most of you have tried this combination, and this combination gives you 6, 6 or 69. This combination is giving you 69, and all others are giving you numbers which may be less than this, right? So answer is clearly C69. But the important thing, we are here to learn things. And let us learn the things. किस तरीके से इसको करना है actually में, वो याद करते हैं, वो देखते हैं किस तरीके से. So guys, x, y, z, x, y, y, z, z, x. Again, this is one thing which comes with practice. That if you multiply x plus 1 into y plus 1 into z plus 1. If you multiply this, you'll get xyz plus xy plus yz plus zx plus x plus y plus z plus 1. So this is the result that you get if you multiply three terms like this. And this comes with only practice. Only practice can, this is not a standard identity. But again, अगर तुमने बहुत सारे questions किए अच्छी book से, you'll be able to get this. Right. Now, हमें यहाँ तक का पूछा हुआ है. और ये तो पता ही और ये भी पता है. This is 10. And this is 1. So x plus y, y plus 1, z plus 1. Since x, y, z are non-negative numbers, so clearly these are positive numbers, and we can apply AMGM on these three numbers. So we have x plus 1 plus y plus 1 plus z plus 1 upon 3 is greater than or equal to cube root of this, because is greater than or equal to this into this into this cube root, and this into this into this is this, which is xyz plus xy plus yz plus zx plus 11, because x plus y plus z plus 1 is 11. So since we need to find the maximum value of this, and x plus y plus z, this value we know. X plus y plus z, my dear students, x plus y plus z is 10. X plus y plus z का value तो 10 है. So 10 plus 1, 13 हो गया. So 13 upon 3, if I cube, is greater than or equal to x, y, z plus x plus y plus z plus 11. Plus 11. Right? So we have x, y, z plus xy plus yz plus zx is less than or equal to 13 by 3 whole cube minus 11. So this would be the maximum value. And when would this be arrived at? This will get when x is equal to y is equal to z. Because AM is equal to GM when the numbers are equal. And guys, x plus y plus z is 10, and if x is equal to y is equal to z, of course this will be at 10 by 3. This will be at 10 by 3. But in the question it is given that they are non-negative integers. They are integers, so they can't be 10 by 3. So this would be the ideal scenario. If x, y, z will be 3 non-negative numbers, then this would be the maximum value. But it is given in the question that they are integers. So obviously they can't be 10 by 3 each. So they have to be close to each other, as close as possible. So one of the closest things I can apply is 3, 3, 4. So it will not be this extreme. It will not be this extreme. It will be the close wala extreme. So there are two extremes when the numbers are close to each other. The second is when the numbers are as far as possible to each other. So it will not be this extreme, but this extreme, and this will give us hint that numbers can be 3, 3 and 4, and then we'll apply 3, 3 and 4, and 3, 3, 4 से 69 आ गया, and 69 will be the answer. ठीक है? So this was just to tell you, just to teach you the concept, बच्चों. Because the idea is not to solve the question, but to teach you the concept. तो concept किस तरीके से पढ़ना है, सीखना है, समझना है, वो पढ़ना है हमें. इसलिए मैंने तुम्हें बताया. अगर मैं तुम्हारी जगह होता और ये क्वेश्चन रियली अटेम्प्ट कर रहा होता तो ऑब्वियसली मैं ये नहीं करता, मैं ये करता, मैं इस तरीके से करता. आई होप यू ऑल गॉट दिस. आई होप यू ऑल गॉट दिस, राइट? चलो बच्चों, आगे बढ़ते हैं. आगे बढ़ते हैं और भी एक मजेदार सवाल करने हैं. चलिए. सो दिस वाज KVPY essay 2012. KVPY essay 2012. For this to exceed 1.01, the maximum value of n is equal to. The maximum value of n is equal to. Is it 99? Is it 100, 101 or 150? देखते हैं कितने लोग इसको सही करते हैं बच्चे. कितने लोग इसको सही करते हैं? 99, 100, 101, 150. इसको मुझे 1.01 से एक्सीड करवाना है. इसको मुझे 1.01 से एक्सीड करवाना है. तो मैं एक हल्का सा हिंट दे देता हूं. 2 स्क्वायर प्लस 4 स्क्वायर अप टू 2n स्क्वायर. इसमें तुम क्या कर सकते हो? यू कैन टेक आउट 2 स्क्वायर कॉमन. सो 1 स्क्वायर प्लस 2 स्क्वायर अप टू n स्क्वायर. ठीक है जी. सो 4 कॉमन, इट विल बी n प्लस 1, 2n प्लस 1 अपॉन 6. ये फॉर्मूला तो सबको पता होना चाहिए. ये फॉर्मूला तो बच्चों सबको पता होना चाहिए. चलिए, सो क्या आंसर रहेगा इसका? आई एम वेटिंग फॉर योर आंसर्स. कितने लोग सही आंसर करते हैं मेरे को देखना है. कितने लोग सही आंसर करते हैं? प्लीज राइट योर आंसर्स इन द कमेंट बॉक्स गाइस. ऑल राइट, सुंदरम इज सेइंग डी, एंड वो बोल रहा है कि लॉक कर दो. सुंदरम, यू हैव टू बी करेक्ट दिस टाइम. यू वर करेक्ट लास्ट टाइम बट नॉट करेक्ट लास्ट टू लास्ट टाइम. आई होप यू आर करेक्ट लास्ट दिस टाइम. सो सुंदरम इज सेइंग डी. सुंदरम बोल रहे हैं आंसर डी होगा और लॉक कर दिया जाए. अथर्व अग्री नहीं करते. अथर्व अग्री नहीं करते. अथर्व बोल रहे हैं कि आंसर बी होगा. तो आंसर बी होगा या डी होगा? सुंदरम इज 110% श्योर. ओ माय गॉड, ओ माय गॉड. आई थिंक 110% का मतलब तो गाइस इट इज quite clear. Subrata is saying D. Subrata is saying D. So Subrata is with Sundaram this time. Subrata is saying D. 150. So guys, let us discuss this. So ऊपर वाला चीज तो it is pretty clear. ऊपर वाला चीज तो it is pretty clear. नीचे है 1 स्क्वायर प्लस 3 स्क्वायर प्लस 5 स्क्वायर. ना 1 स्क्वायर प्लस 3 स्क्वायर प्लस 5 स्क्वायर हम दो तरीकों से कर सकते हैं. One is we can apply sigma to r minus 1 whole square. We can open this and apply sigma and find the answer. The other is we can fill in the values. तो क्या क्या values missing है बच्चे? 2 स्क्वायर मिसिंग है, 4 स्क्वायर मिसिंग है, 6 स्क्वायर मिसिंग है और 2n स्क्वायर भी मिसिंग है. तो इसको ऐड कर देते हैं और इसको सब्ट्रैक्ट भी कर देते हैं. 2 स्क्वायर प्लस 4 स्क्वायर प्लस 6 स्क्वायर अप टू 2n का होल स्क्वायर. ये ऐड भी कर दिया और ये सब्ट्रैक्ट भी कर दिया. तो बन गई बात. ऊपर वाली चीज को तो हमने ऑलरेडी सॉल्व कर लिया था. इट इज 4/6 n प्लस 1 2n प्लस 1. ऊपर तो ऑलरेडी सॉल्व कर लिया था. नीचे बच्चों क्या बन गया? सम ऑफ स्क्वायर्स ऑफ फर्स्ट 2n नेचुरल नंबर्स. सो इसी फॉर्मूले के अंदर इसी फॉर्मूले के अंदर n को 2n पुट कर दो, तो इट विल बी 2n into 2n plus 1 into 2 into 2n plus 1, that means 4n plus 1 upon 6 माइनस, ये चीज तो ऑलरेडी लिखी हुई है, तो ये चीज दोबारा से क्या होगी, ये सेम चीज होगी, तो 4n by 6 into n plus 1 into 2n plus 1. तो हो गया क्वेश्चन बच्चों. This is greater than 1.01 as per the question. This is greater than 1.01. बस यही करना है, बस यही करना है. इसके बाद सिंपल सी हल्की फुल्की कैलकुलेशन जो कि सब लोगों को आनी चाहिए एंड उसमें गलतियां नहीं करनी है, बिकॉज वंस वी रीच्ड हियर एंड इफ वी डू सम सॉर्ट ऑफ सिली मिस्टेक फ्रॉम हियर ऑन, इट विल बी अ बिगेस्ट हार्ट ब्रेक. सबसे बड़ा हार्ट ब्रेक तब होता है जब हम यहां तक पहुंच चुके होते हैं और उसके बाद कोई सिली मिस्टेक, कैलकुलेशन मिस्टेक कर दिया, राइट? चलिए, सो लेट अस सी, लेट अस ट्राई टू सिंप्लीफाई दिस. सो पहले तो मैं 6 काटूंगा, राइट? 2n plus 1 भी काटूंगा, 2n plus 1 कैंसिल हो गया. What else can I cancel out? n gets cancelled out. Okay, what else? We have यहां पे 2 कैंसिल किया, इसको यहां पे 2 लिख दिया काट के, इसको यहां पे 2 लिख दिया काट के. सो ऊपर क्या हुआ बच्चे, ऊपर 2n plus 2 हो गया, ऊपर 2n plus 2 हो गया, 2 times n plus 1. नीचे क्या हुआ, नीचे तो 4n plus 1 है, अलग से लिख दिया, माइनस ऑफ n तो कैंसिल ही हो गया, n तो कैंसिल ही हो गया. ओके, 2n यहां पे x फालतू लिखा हुआ था, माइनस ऑफ 2n माइनस 2, सो इट विल बी माइनस, तो डिवाइडेड बाय 2n minus 1, divided by 2n minus 1, and this is greater than 1.01. So I think we are more or less done, guys. If we have not made any calculation mistake, this should give us the answer. So 2n plus 2 is greater than 2.02n minus 2.02. Okay, minus 1.01, sorry. It will be 1.01. So this goes here, so it will be 3.01 is greater than 0.02n. So यहाँ से n आ गया is less than 301 upon 2. This is 150.5. n 150.5 है and n is the maximum. So largest value greater than 150.5. Right, you are. Superb. So Sundaram gave this right answer. Subrata gave this right answer. Superb, guys. Well done. And you, if you were able to solve this before me giving you the right answer, correct answer, bang on. Bang on. Your calculation, your accuracy, your speed are top notch. And this is what is required to clear the examination like KVPY. KVPY clear करने का ना, ठीक है, बहुत सारे ऐसे बच्चे हैं जो ऑलरेडी इंजीनियरिंग एम कर रहे हैं कि सर वी वांट टू डू इंजीनियरिंग, वी वांट टू गेट इनटू बेस्ट आईआईटीज. बट गाइस, एज आई टोल्ड यू इन द लेक्चर विच आई टुक अबाउट KVPY, तो होता क्या है कि 2 साल की जर्नी होती है. सो व्हेन वी आर इन 11th, इट इज अ 2-year long journey where we write, where we write the examination like JEE Mains and JEE Advanced at the end, examination like NEET at the end. We do not know if we are going the right way or not. How do we know? The examinations like KVPY, they act as benchmarks. ये benchmarks की तरह act करते हैं बच्चों. अगर KVPY clear हो जाता है मेरा 11th के अंदर, that means I am going the right way. I need not change anything. I need not change anything about my studies. And even if I am not able to clear KVPY but miss KVPY with 2, 3, 4, 5, very less margin, then also I know that with little practice, I am going the right way, but I am not practicing enough. But with little practice, I am right there. It will again give you a sort of confidence. But if I am missing the exams like KVPY, which are directly related to IIT JEE or NEET by a huge margin, that means, boss, something is going wrong. And we need to identify that something, and we need to change the way we are studying. We need to change the way so these examinations are like the benchmarks. And we need to pay a lot of serious attention to examination like these, because these are all national level examinations, and all the good students who will compete with you on IIT JEE will give these examinations. So it is very important to give these sort of examinations, right? Oh, Atomic, thank you so much. It would be better if you could write your name so that I can take your name. Yes, so board examinations are definitely very easy. They do not act as benchmarks. These are the national level competitive examinations which tell you where you stand at national level, right? Chalo, So guys, let us continue. So answer to this was B, as pointed out correctly by Subrata and Sundaram. And let us continue this. All right. So bacho, this one is easy. This one is one of the most easier. This one is the very easiest, the most easy question of the session. Most easy question of the session. And let us see how many of you are able to do this right. सबसे आसान क्वेश्चन है, इसको गलत नहीं करना बच्चों, इसको गलत नहीं करना. Oh, atomics. Okay, Aniket. Okay, superb. Thank you, Aniket. Thank you so much for the love. The sides of the triangle are distinct positive integers in an AP. If the smallest side is 10, the number of such triangles is. Is it 8, 9, 10 or infinitely many? This is one of the most easy questions. So those of you who are able to do the previous questions right, you should all be able to do this one right. All right. So Saukara is saying C, Sundaram is saying 9, Nimit is saying infinite. Saukara is asking to lock C. Saukara is asking to lock C. Sundaram, however, disagrees. He says 9 is the answer. So it is a fight. And many people are saying, Nimit is saying infinite. Nimit is saying infinite. So it is a fight between three options now. Fight between three options now. Chetna is saying 9. Okay, Chetna says 9. Chetna is saying 9. Who else? Oh, Harshit is saying 0 to 9. Superb, Harshit. Harshit is saying C, which is 10. Harshit is saying C, which is 10. So guys, this is one of the most easiest question of the session, and this was asked in KVPY 2012. And again, a little bit related to arithmetic and a little bit related to the inequality related to the triangles. We all know the sum of two sides of the triangle is always greater than the third side, and this is what we need to apply here. So sides of the triangle are distinct positive integers. They have to be distinct positive integers and they are in arithmetic progression. मतलब D का value बहुत 0 तो नहीं है. Because अगर D 0 हो गया तो distinct नहीं रहेंगे. Very simple. Smallest side 10 है, तो let smallest side is A, which is 10. तो अगर smallest side 10 है बच्चे, तो उससे बड़ी side 10 plus D हो जाएगी, उससे बड़ी side 10 plus 2D हो जाएगी. Sorted. So these are the three sides. These are the three sides of the triangle, and we know from our experience that in a triangle, sum of two smaller sides is always greater than the third side, and this is what we need to apply. So sum of two smaller sides, that is 10 plus D is greater than 10 plus 2D, and we are done here. So we have D is less than 10. D is less than 10. They are integers. That means D is an integer. D एक इंटीजर है, D का वैल्यू 10 से छोटा है, तो D का वैल्यू क्या क्या हो सकता है? D का जीरो हो नहीं सकता. So D can take values from 1, 2, 3 up to 9. D can take all these 9 values, and that means कितने triangles possible हैं? 9 triangles possible हैं. So 9 किसका आंसर था? 9 Sundaram का आंसर था, चेतना का आंसर था. Superb. And many others. I am not able to take the names because बहुत बार चार्ट ऊपर नीचे जल्दी हो जाती है. So superb guys, those who answered 9 before me answering it, well done. तो यहां तक ये चीज तो क्लियर है बच्चे कि सिंपल आंसर्स, सिंपल क्वेश्चंस के आंसर तुम आराम से दे सकते हो, एंड दैट इज वेरी मच रिक्वायर्ड इन एग्जामिनेशन लाइक KVPY एंड IIT JEE. सिंपल क्वेश्चंस और मीडियम लेवल क्वेश्चंस भी अगर कर लो ना, if we are able to crack medium level questions, average questions, we are able to clear the cutoff. The only problem is बहुत बार ऐसा होता है कि हम silly mistakes करते हैं. So if we are able to avoid silly mistakes and not able to solve very high level problems, but able to solve middle level problems also, we are done. Right, so this was one of the easiest question, and I am glad that most of you were able to crack this. Chalo guys. This is okay. This is one of the most difficult, not difficult ones, but again, you will need some knowledge of telescoping. तो टेलीस्कोपिंग की इसमें जरूरत पड़ेगी. तो टेलीस्कोपिंग जिनको नहीं पता, वो मैंने इसी चैनल के अंदर 2 दिन पहले इसके ऊपर क्लास ली थी टेलीस्कोपिंग की इन IOQM सीरीज. So I took a class of telescoping in IOQM series. सो अगर टेलीस्कोपिंग का आइडिया नहीं है बच्चे, तो ये क्रैक करना थोड़ा सा डिफिकल्ट हो जाएगा. एंड दोज हु वांट टू लर्न टेलीस्कोपिंग सीरीज, वेरी इंपॉर्टेंट टॉपिक, अ वेरी इंटरेस्टिंग वन एज वेल. वो इस सेशन के बाद ना IOQM सीरीज की इसी प्लेलिस्ट के अंदर IOQM में मेरा लास्ट लेक्चर टेलीस्कोपिंग पे ही था. वह जरूर देखना, वह जरूर देखना. Atharv says, do these type of questions get asked in NTSC stage 1? Some states, yes. In some states, telescoping gets asked. ठीक है. Some states, mathematics part is very, very tough. तो कुछ जगह तो ये आता ही है. Yes, Subrata, I do teach for IIT JEE Advanced. चलो. So guys, क्या करें इसके अंदर? So इस तरह का क्वेश्चन ना मैंने इसकी क्लास में भी डिस्कस किया था. Those who attended this class will be able to relate with me. तो क्या किया था इसके अंदर मैंने बच्चों? +1 -1. तो क्या करें? -1 +1 ऊपर, -1 +1, -1 +1 मतलब 2 स्क्वायर +1 अपॉन 2 स्क्वायर -1 को हमने क्या लिखा? 2 स्क्वायर -1 + 2 अपॉन 2 स्क्वायर -1. I can write this and I can separate this. So it will be 1 + 2 upon 2 square minus 1. 1 upon 2 plus 2 square minus 1. And this is how I separate each term. How many terms are there, by the way? Can you help me tell how many terms are there? First of all, the question is, how many terms? How many terms? Can you write? How many terms are there? कितनी terms है बच्चों? फटाफट से कितनी terms है? कितनी terms है? So again, it is starting from 2 till 2011. So terms कितनी है? 2011 minus 2 plus 1. So there are total of 2010 terms. Total of 2010. Superb, superb guys. Total of 2010 terms. Many are able to judge this. So बच्चों अगर देखो हर term को मैं इस तरीके से split करूं, if I split every term this way, so can I say how many ones will get accumulated? So since there are 2010 terms, I'll get 2010 plus it will be 2 upon 2 square minus 1, 2 upon 3 square minus 1, 2 upon 4 square minus 1, up to 2 upon 2011 square minus 1. So this is what I will get. This is what I will get, and this involves solving via telescoping. तो इसके बाद अगर टेलीस्कोपिंग पता है तो इसको बहुत जल्दी समझ जाओगे. एंड टेलीस्कोपिंग जिन्होंने नहीं पढ़ा हुआ बच्चों, वो मेरा पिछला लेक्चर इसी IOQM सीरीज के अंदर, last lecture was telescoping series only. So after this lecture, please attend that lecture, and that is a very interesting and one of the most important topics which get asked in competitive examinations. Right? So do watch this session. So बच्चों इसके बाद क्या करना है? इसके बाद क्या करना है? Let us know. So 2 square minus 1. So in general 2 upon r square minus 1 को किस तरह से split करेंगे? It is 2 upon r minus 1 into r plus 1. And इन दोनों का difference 2 है. So ऊपर वाले 2 को लिखा हमने r plus 1 minus of r minus 1. So upon r minus 1 into r plus 1. So जैसे ही हमने split किया बच्चे, it will be 1 upon r minus 1 minus 1 upon r plus 1. So 2 upon r square minus 1 can be split as this. Very important thing. One of the most important things, telescoping series, and if you have not, if you do not know about telescoping, do watch this lecture guys. Very important lecture for everyone who does not know how to do telescoping. Right? Oh yes, we can also take help from options if you want. We can also take help from options, but the idea of this session is to learn things. Right? So how do we apply this? So guys, 2010 plus. Now, if I put r as 2, the first term, I can write this as 2. So r as 2, it will be 1 by 2 minus 1 upon 4. R as 2. If I put r as 3, the second term can be split as 1 upon 3 minus 1, which is 1 upon. If I put, it will not. If I put r as 2, it will be 1 upon 1 minus 1 upon 3. R as 3, it will be 1 upon 2 minus 1 upon 4. 1 upon 3 minus 1 upon 5. And likewise, it will go till R as 2011, it will be 1 upon 2010. 2010 minus 1 upon 2012. Now we'll have to look at the cancellation pattern. We'll have to look at the cancellation pattern. So 2010. Now guys, if I take all the plus terms on one side, so 1 plus 1 by 2 plus 1 by 3 up to 1 upon 2010 minus all the negative terms on the other side, so it will be 1 by 3 plus 1 by 4 plus 1 by 5 up to 1 upon 2012. Now I will be able to gauge which terms will get cancelled and which terms will remain, because that is very important. So I can see that 1 by 3 to 2010 will get cancelled. So I'll be left with very few terms, in fact 4 terms, 2 from here and 2 from the last. So it will be 2010 plus 1 plus half minus of 1 upon 2011 plus 1 upon 2012. So this is what I will be left with. This is what I will be left with. Let me rub this. So this simplifies to 2011 plus 1 by 2 minus of 1 upon 2011 plus 2012. So guys, from this, now we can make out what the answer will be. From this, we can make out what the answer will be. So clearly the answer is greater than 2011. क्योंकि 2011 में कुछ एडिशन हो रहा है, हाफ से ये डेफिनेटली बड़ा है, छोटा है. तो 2011 से तो बड़ा है, एंड 2011 प्लस हाफ से डेफिनेटली छोटा है. सो इट इज डेफिनेटली लेस देन 2011 हाफ and greater than 2011. So B would be the correct answer. B would be the correct answer to this question. I hope you all understood this. One of the very important questions and very good questions. So this is one of the very important and very good questions of today's session, guys. ठीक है, सबसे important question था, सबसे प्यारा question था. And again, this involved a lot of calculations. Particularly, you need to know telescoping series. तो टेलीस्कोपिंग सीरीज जिसको नहीं पता, मैं दोबारा से रिपीट कर रहा हूं, मैंने लास्ट IOQM सीरीज के सेशन के अंदर, लास्ट सेशन मेरा टेलीस्कोपिंग सीरीज के अंदर के ऊपर था. तो एंड वे बहुत इंपॉर्टेंट चैप्टर है बच्चों, फॉर द स्टूडेंट्स हु आर इन पर्टिकुलर इन क्लास 10th एंड 11th एंड 12th. 10th 11th 12th के बच्चों के लिए बहुत इंपॉर्टेंट चैप्टर है IOQM में मैंने डिस्कस किया हुआ है टेलीस्कोपिंग सीरीज. तो प्लीज जिनको नहीं पता एंड जिनको नहीं आता वो उसको देख लें. Oh, number theory is definitely very important, Rama. I think you've joined late, Ruma, but we've discussed the importance of all the chapters in the start of the lecture. तो मैंने बताया कि कितने कितने questions last 10 years में आ चुके हैं. Last 10 years essay में कितने कितने questions and SX में कितने कितने questions. So you will know if you look at the top of 3 slides of the session, first 3 slides of the session, you will know what are the important topics which get asked in KVPY essay and SX. Right? So guys, I hope you've understood this. I hope सबको ये समझ में आ चुका है. So this is the correct answer. All right. So guys, this is one of the easier questions. So we'll not discuss this. We'll not discuss this because this is quite easy as compared to the question that we've discussed. So this will be your homework. I'll repeat the question. The number of positive integers n in the set 1 to 100 for which this number is an integer. Very simple question. You need to apply the formula in the numerator. You need to apply the formula in the denominator. उसको integer रखो, अपने आप बहुत easily answer आ जाएगा. Right? So this is one of the most easy questions. So I'm skipping this question. The answer is 34. You can all verify. The answer to this question is 34. You can all verify. ठीक है? So we're skipping this question because we've done a difficult question than this. So guys, I hope you've enjoyed the session. Just for your information, Vedantu Olympiad School is a one-stop solution for all the national Olympiads. We are preparing students for all the Olympiads, KVPY, NTSE, and you can join us on Facebook, on Telegram, on Instagram, and we share a lot of personal stories of the teachers. We show you the work culture. We give good questions on these platforms. So you can all join us on these platforms. And I want to end this session by this quote. It is never too late to start, guys. बहुत सारे बच्चे मुझसे क्वेश्चन पूछते हैं, सर KVPY का तो रजिस्ट्रेशन निकल चुका है, मैंने तो बिल्कुल भी स्टार्ट नहीं किया, मैंने तो हल्का सा भी पढ़ाई नहीं की KVPY का, मेरे फ्रेंड्स तो बहुत पहले से तैयारी कर रहे हैं, शुड आई इवन स्टार्ट? The answer is yes, because it is never too late to start. Because अगर हम तैयारी करेंगे ना बच्चे, even if we are not able to make, even if we are not able to clear, कहीं ना कहीं कैसे ना कैसे ये तैयारी हमें जरूर हेल्प करेगी. It will help us at some point in life. It is given. ठीक है, be very clear about it. So it is never too late to start. And this goes for each and everything in life. This is not only for one particular examination, guys. This is true for each and everything that you do in life. Never ever too late to start. So whenever you feel like, doing some things, just start. Don't think about anything else. Just start and go for it. Right? I hope this is clear and this is making sense to you guys. So I want to see you, each and every one of you, to attend these KVPY series wherein we'll be discussing all the 4 subjects and both the series, SA and SX. Okay, so next week onwards, there'll be two sessions for each and every subject. Maths, physics, chemistry and bio. 2 subjects, one for SA, one for SX, and need you to attempt all of these lectures so that we are able to crack this particular examination, which will help you crack IIT or NEET if you're preparing for these examinations, because these are the benchmarks. These are the benchmarks. These are the huge confidence boosters. तो इससे बहुत ज़्यादा confidence मिलेगा. If we are able to clear, the confidence will be at another level, because there are only 3,000 KVPY scholars who get selected. And this time, the good part is there are no interviews. Only 1 round and we are done. Right? So guys, if you like the session, please like, please share with everyone around you. And if you like if there were some questions which I might have missed, you can all write at the comment at the end of the lecture. I usually read all my comments in the evening before I sleep, and if there are some valid questions, I'll definitely answer that. Right? Chalo guys, I hope you liked the session and there are no doubts. If there is any, and then any question that you want me to reply to, you can always comment at the end of the lecture. Take care. I'll see you next week. All the best.